Hello friend, see this dry pulp? My cold pressed juicer did its job perfectly. Isn't that amazing? It squeezed every drop of nutrition out of these ingredients. Kale, parsley, celery and apple. Dry to the bone. Amazing. But if I was to put these berries into my juicer, I would be throwing money away. I used to think juicing was always better. But even with a high-end juicer, some things just belong in a blender. Today I'm showing you the golden rule, when to juice and when to blend. So you stop wasting expensive produce and get the nutrients you need. First, we need to clear up the biggest misconception. People often ask me, Fiona, which one is healthier? Well, the answer is neither. They just do completely different jobs. Here's the easiest way to remember. Juicing is a nutrient IV. It removes fiber so that the nutrients hit the bloodstream instantly. It's like an energy shot. Blending is like a meal. It keeps the fiber. It makes you feel full and digest slowly. If you juice when you should have blended, you'll be hungry in an hour. If you blend when you should have juiced, you'll feel full and bloated. Let's break down exactly what goes where. Let's start with blending. These are the items that are a waste of money if you put them in the juicer. We're talking about the creamy fruits. Avocado, banana. Banana and avocado are low in water. If you put a banana in a juicer, you know you'll just get mush, right? These are healthy fats that thicken. They need to be in a smoothie to satisfy. Berries are the antioxidant powerhouse. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, they're all expensive, right? Most of the antioxidant power is in the skin. If you juice them, you're throwing everything away that you bought them for. Blend these to get the full anti-aging benefit. High sugar fruits should also be blended. Now, I love a tropical juice. I'm a sucker for a tropical juice, and I am definitely one of those people who have juiced many a pineapple. But pineapples, mangoes, and peaches are high in natural sugar. When you blend them, the fiber acts as a net. It catches the sugar and releases it much more slowly into the bloodstream. If you juice a whole pineapple, you're just creating a sugar bomb. Tasty as it is, believe it or not, it's like drinking a can of soda. Oh, it's delicious. It's really delicious. This is a cold pressed juicer. It's also called a masticating juicer. There's another type of juicer. It's called a centrifugal juicer. It's hard to say. And juicer, that type of juicer tends to spin the fruit, kind of heats it up a little bit, and is not as efficient, in my opinion anyway, as a cold pressed juice. A cold pressed juice can squeezes, it grinds the fruits and vegetables to bring out the juice. And this type of juicer is crucial if you're trying to get more green juice into your diet. If you have a centrifugal juicer, I would suggest you stay away from green juicing. What you should do is add a little bit of greens to your blueberries and so on. I don't enjoy blended kale. It tastes like sludge to me. So just a little bit, and you know, it won't disappoint when it hits the palate. Cold pressed juicer literally squeezes the liquid gold out of leafy greens without destroying any of the enzymes which you need to feed the body. A green juice made by a cold pressed juicer is one of the best ways to get a massive dose of vitamins without having to eat a big bowl of salad. Another important ingredient for juicing is the hydrators, such as celery and cucumber. They're mostly water and minerals. They are fantastic for flushing out your system and de-bloating. If you blend celery, you just get this stringy situation. It's not great. It's just not great. Juicing celery is the only way to go. Another important element of juicing is the root vegetables. Turmeric. Hang on. Turmeric. Ginger. Oh, yeah, yeah. Beets. Sweet potato. Turmeric, ginger, beets, great for inflammation. I love adding all of these elements to my juices. Sweet potato can help with balancing your sugar. They're all awesome ingredients if you have the right juicer. The cold press juicer will extract the medicinal and the spicy out of these ingredients perfectly. You can blend them, but the texture is really gritty, a little unpleasant. In a juice, they're smooth and powerful. So how do you go about adding these to your daily life? There are so many ways. For smoothies, if you don't have time to have breakfast, you can make a smoothie. As you saw, I've used some berries, banana, avocado. You can mix and match. You can do some oatmeal, add some oatmeal to it, some peanut butter. You can really change the ingredients around and experiment. Give you this thick, filling breakfast where you're good to go for the morning until lunchtime. For juicing, this is a way to give you a kickstart. Instead of tea or coffee, have a juice. The instant nutrient boost will give you a kickstart to your day, and then by the time perhaps you get to where you're going, you might be ready for a small breakfast or a small meal or some brunch. I like to have both of these in the morning. You could have one for lunch. You could have a smoothie for lunch. You could have juice in the afternoon to give you another kickstart. You know, have the nutrients hit your bloodstream to push you through the day. But I really prefer. I think the best time to have fresh ingredients like this is in the morning. It will kickstart your day and help you make good decisions on what you eat for the rest of the day. Start with these in the morning, and you won't go wrong. For juicing, green juice is great. Perfect. A really good way to get all those really important vitamins, minerals into your bloodstream in a concentrated form. And adding anything with a root, such as beets, turmeric, ginger, really adds some power to that juice. If you want to add some more power to these, for the juices, whenever you're using with something with a root like turmeric and ginger, add a bit of black pepper. If you can get freshly ground black pepper, even better. I have a little here, but I got a bit of ginger in here. So what I'm going to do is add a touch of black pepper. This will help the root the ingredients that came from a root to absorb much more quickly. Adds a touch of spice, not much. And it's still just as delicious. For smoothies, add cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Again, a touch. Just ground cinnamon or cardamom. What else? Ground allspice. These ingredients are great in a smoothie. And it just heightens the flavor and adds more power to your smoothie. Oh, tastes a bit like dessert. It's nice. So stop wasting your nutrients. Respect the fiber for smoothies and use a cold press for greens and roots. Are you team smoothie or team juice? Or are you like me, both? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something new and subscribe for more food talk. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, eat well. Take care. Bye-bye.